Hey everybody, welcome to the Delivery Driver Pit Stop. My name is Michael, or like my other name, Big Daddy Wags. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. I am back after a long hiatus. I took a break because frankly I was burnt out of DoorDash, I was burnt out of GrubHub, I was burnt out of Amazon Flex, and there was a little something else going on, the pandemic, and I wanted to take a break, so the pandemic was my opportunity and my excuse to take a break. But I am back. I have a bunch of videos coming down the line here in the next few weeks that are very interesting, very informative. So if you were a former fan of mine, I want to say fan of, former subscriber of mine, stay tuned because lots of good information is coming down the pipeline. If you have not subscribed yet to me, now is your time to subscribe. I returned to doing Grubhub after about 1 year, and I started Monday, this last Monday, which was what, 2 days ago. I fired up the old interwebs, and I fired up the Grubhub app, which is now lovely orange. GrubHub for Drivers app, lovely orange since it was bought out. And scheduled me some blocks and turned it on and went down to my hot spots down where I was supposed to be. And as I was driving, I get my very first ping of the season, the year, or whatever, my return. And it was from that great fast food restaurant, Sonic drive-thru, that I just love to pick up from. And you will not, well, maybe you will. The thing, I'm still speechless. It was my first delivery back, and so I couldn't get upset. I was just, after what occurred, I just shook my head because it was just like, you know what, just go with the flow. Shit happens and this will happen, don't get upset about it, because if you get upset about it and you're going to get burned out again, and the gig life is not for you if that's what's going to happen. Anyway, so I get a call from Sonic, about 3 miles. It was $12.64 roughly. I think not bad, I can do this. So get down there, pull up to the drive-thru, and you're supposed to hit the little red button. So I hit the red button, and now with COVID, you're not allowed to go inside anymore. They bring out the food to you. So I hit the little red button, and after about 5 minutes, because they were busy, after about 5-ish minutes, they get on the line. I was like, I'm here for, I think it was Whitney, Sonic, Whitney for Grubhub. Okay, sir, we just got the order. It's been put in, which is an whole other matter, which they don't put the order in until you get there on a lot of these restaurants, which is stupid. Anyway, so I asked them how long it's going to be. He said about 10-15 minutes, and they will bring out the food to me. So on this new snazzy Grubhub app, you can go into the food's not ready menu, and then you can put the food is being prepared. It wasn't started until you got there. Then you can put how long you want to wait for it, and if you're going to wait for it. I put food didn't start being prepared till I got there. Hit 10 to 20 minutes, and yes, I'll stand by and wait. So after 20 minutes, I've seen lots of cars going through the drive-thru. I've counted about 9-10 cars go through the drive-thru. I've seen some people pull up and pull away. So 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I was like, okay, 25 minutes. They said 10 to 15 minutes. I understand that a lot of these restaurants, a lot of these fast food chains have new employees, so they're training them. So I was like, I'll give the benefit of the doubt. Let me push the button again. Push the button. And someone finally comes on there another 5 minutes, so I've been there 30 minutes now. I was like, yeah, I was told it would be 10-15 minutes, and they told me they would bring it out to me, and the gentleman was real nice. Okay, hold on, sir, let me look at it. About 2 or 3 minutes later, he comes back. He says, we're still preparing it. We'll be out as soon as possible. I apologize for the delay. No problem. Take another deep breath. Whatever. Now I'm 30 plus minutes for a $12 order. Wait, 45 minutes. Nothing yet. 50 minutes. I said, okay, 50 minutes. This is really absurd. I don't want to, again, I don't want to lose my temper. I'm getting a little frustrated. So let me push the red button for a third time. Push the button for a third time. 5 minutes. Someone finally gets on there. So I'm there 55 minutes. And I said, hi, I was told almost an hour ago that it would be 10 to 15 minutes and my order would be brought out. I think in the meantime, I've counted 30 plus cars go through the drive-thru. I've seen people come, order, and take it away. I've seen people come sit down outside, eat, finish, and leave. I said, I'm still waiting for my order. And he said, what's the name on the order, sir? I said, Whitney. I said, can you please find out what's happening? I said, 50 plus minutes is kind of silly. 1 minute, sir. So he puts me on hold or whatever they do at Sonic. 5 more minutes goes by. Now I'm there an hour. My very first call in over a year. 1 hour, I'm waiting for food. A lady gets back on the line and says, sorry, sir, I hate to tell you this, but somebody, that's right, hang on. Hang on a minute. I gotta go over here. Can anybody guess while I'm coming over here to the drum set? Can anybody guess before I do the drum roll? Here we go. All right. Can anybody guess? Can anybody guess what happened? That's right, Bob. You're correct. Somebody forgot to put in the order. And they told me that. And I said, you're kidding, right? And she says, no, sir, I'm sorry. We're putting in the order right now. And rather than yell at the person, I said, okay, thank you. I immediately got onto the interwebs and called GrubHub customer support. And I got someone on there, a nice young lady, had a hard time understanding her, which is common because 95% of American companies or companies, based in America outsource their customer service outside America. So after a few times asking her to repeat herself, I told her what had happened. I told her that someone forgot to put the order in for 1 hour while I waited here, and it's going to be at least another 10, 15 minutes before I get my order. I said, is there any way you can unassign this to me and not get me penalized? Because the last thing I want was to have a penalty for being here an hour for just over $12 on my very first order back. She said, we'll see about that, sir. One moment, let me put you on hold. 5 minutes goes by. Common number 5. So I'm here now an hour and 5 minutes. She gets back on the line, sir. She says, I'm sorry that blah, 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 blah. But unfortunately, if you do, you can reassign the order. But if you do reassign the order, that's right, folks, it's going to cost you a penalty. I couldn't believe it. I said, thank you very much. I didn't want to argue with her. Hung up on her. The reason why I'm taking this order and I'm waiting this long is because I'm working to get Premiere again this time to see if Premiere is actually worth it post-pandemic or as a pandemic winds down, if Premiere is worth it. So I am taking every single call from that call forward, every single ping from that, regardless of how bad it is, because I want to get Premiere to do an experiment. That way I can come because I'm a giver. I am a giver and I'm sacrificing to come back and tell you if Premiere is worth it or not. So I wait 1 hour and 20 minutes, folks. That's right. Hour and 20 minutes here. I think, and here comes the food. I'm getting excited. I'm finally going to get my food out after an hour and 20 minutes. And can you guess what happened? That's right. Check it out. Order canceled. I get no food. I get no dinero. And I am basically, I got taken on a date without a reach around and without lube, pretty much. I went to see Bubba in the Pokey. I took it for the team, and I didn't get anything for it. The only thing I got for it was a canceled, which the only silver lining is I didn't get that didn't count against me. However, I wasted an entire hour and 20 minutes, one entire block, with the exception of 10 minutes. Sorry, allergies, not the COVID, not the mad cow. An hour and 20 minutes. So I wasted from 5:30 to 6:20 on this one order. The block was from 5 to 6:30 for a $12.64 order that was canceled. That's right, folks. If that doesn't want to make you bang your head against the wall and scream and yell for the baby Jesus, I don't know what is. But I didn't do that. I just laughed out loud, turned up my music, turned on a little rump shaker, blasted it as I drove off because I had another shift after that. Hope I will let you know how that goes in another video. And just shook my head and drank my Red Bull and just let it go in one ear and out the other. Because again, if you're going to let it really upset you, stuff like this happens. Stuff like this is silly, absurd, and Grubhub should do something about calls like this and make an exception and pay you at least a cancellation fee of some kind, but they didn't. That's what happened. First pickup after over a year on Grubhub, and the restaurant forgets to put the order in for over an hour. And thank you, Sonic, but I thought I hated picking up from Taco Bell. I dislike picking up from Taco Bell because every single order from Taco Bell used to be crappy, no tip, and it was in the ghetto part of town. Sonic now is seeming to be the same way. And again, I wasn't going to yell at the employees because obviously a lot of people are training new employees because of the people are coming back to work from post-pandemic or whatever pandemic. Maybe it's not post, but you get the gist. So they probably get yelled at plenty. So I wasn't going to yell at the employee. It was just hopefully the manager, because I spoke to the manager, hopefully the manager takes this as a training experience for somebody for this is, so this could be avoided in the future, because it's unacceptable. Again, we get paid as GrubHub drivers, as gig drivers, as DoorDash drivers, we get paid by the delivery, and the faster delivery, the more money you make. So that is my experience for my very first order back on Grubhub with the new fancy colors. And that is what happened. I missed everybody. I'm glad I'm back. I hope everybody missed me. Well, I don't hope. Hopefully some people missed me at least. I know I didn't have a lot of fans, but maybe the haters even missed me. Again, I'm going to be doing a lot of videos coming up. I got tons of content. I'm going to be doing lots of videos to help you break down if Grubhub, DoorDash, Amazon Flex is worth it right now. So in case you haven't, I would appreciate one of these bad boys. If you have not given me a thumbs up yet, I would appreciate a thumbs up because it helps my video, helps my channel. And if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, and if you're thinking about it, that's a little fancy. Hopefully it's on this side. I don't know what side because everything's ass backwards. Hopefully it's either on this side or this side. Hit that little red subscribe button and then click the bell and click all notifications. That way you are notified when I release brand new videos that I have just released after. I think this has been 3 or 4 months, maybe more. Anyway, shout out to Pete from Paid to Drive. I'm glad you survived the hurricane there, Pete. I know it was tough for you. I'm glad everything worked out okay. I think that's it. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you watching me again as I'm back. And we will see you next time on the Delivery Driver Pit Stop. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.